Now I can hear you.
You can hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay, I don't know what happened.
Oh shit, I don't know what happened to you.
I'm gonna sit at this table.
All right. Yeah, I got a new stick. I think we need to get. I'm gonna get you one. You see how I'm moving in the camera following me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got a new stick. I had
Well, you always buy
for when I was pressure washing because I had to keep moving it. So this one here follow my body. It don't follow my face. So when I'm moving, it follow me. So you can actually be
you in them damn gadgets, boy.
Huh? So you can be like out on the
You say what
baseball.
now?
We can be somewhere like on the baseball field doing like a live, like we're doing live 5 news or something. You know what I'm saying? And we can be be walking around talking here to follow us.
I knew you had to have something. Something told me that nigga done bought something new. This nigga always like a damn gadget.
Yeah, it was like $30. I got it from Amazon. So I'm gonna get you one. It'll come tomorrow. It got a camera on the stick. It got a camera on the stick, the actual stick itself, and then it just follow you around when you're moving and stuff. So I'm moving around. We could be, hey man, hey, he just hit a home run. Y'all see that? You see what I'm saying?
You know we recording.
Yeah,
you know we recording, right?
Yeah, I know we're recording. But I just want to say that, hey man, welcome back YouTube to another episode of My Speaker Podcast. This is your boy Dark Side of Daryl, Dark Wing Daryl, YIL again, St. South Carolina, upon the Urban Cardion, man. We back in here, man. We got to do it again, man. Charlotte Hornets, hey man, y'all look like y'all did something in this draft right here, man. But with that being said, I'm gonna pass it on to. I'm gonna do a pass like Steve Nash to my homeboy on the other side, man. Go ahead, let him know who you is, man.
He said Steve Nash. This is Mike, man, aka Ruben. Hey, choke yourself, man. What's going on?
Hey, ain't nothing much, man. We may not all be right, we may not all be wrong.
But you all gonna get our Moss opinion what we're speaking on.
Hey man, I need you to throw me that assist like Steve Nash used to do a Amari Stoudemire, man. So I damn on cats, man.
Amari Stoudemire? Really? Okay.
Amari Stoudemire used to be jamming on cats back in the days, bro, for real.
So now you're Amari Stoudemire,
hey,
okay.
Man, Amari Stoudemire, man. I want to yam on cats, man. Hey, with that with that being said, man, we're gonna just keep it strictly Charlotte Hornets, man, for the city of Charlotte, man. The draft went down a couple of days ago, and from my point, hey man, Charlotte hit a home run in this draft. But I'm gonna pass it on to my homeboy, man, and let me know what you think about the draft. What you think about the Charlotte Hornets pick, man?
I loved every pick, man. I mean, from Kneppel, you know, and I always do my research. So after the draft, Charlotte had a trade with Washington for the 6th pick.
Yeah.
Charlotte gonna trade the 4th pick to Washington for the 6th pick, because that's where Ace Bailey wanted to go.
Yeah.
But Utah nixed that, so Charlotte was saying to themselves, if we take that gamble and wait to the 6th pick, Utah will take Kneppel.
Yeah.
And I'm like this. I always say this, and I'm always gonna be like this. If you got somebody in mind you want, don't play around with it. Go ahead and take them. But everybody in the world in Charlotte was like, Kneppel is not a number 4 pick. Ace Bailey was there, this, that, and the other. You got to understand the city of Charlotte and what we're trying to do as a culture. Mm-hmm. We done went through hell all the way down to the bottom.
Exactly.
We done took James Bouknight. It didn't work out. We took Kai Jones. It didn't work out. Took Sean May. It didn't work out. We took Adam Marshall. It didn't work out. We took a Bismack Biyombo. It didn't work out. We took Alexis Jensen. It didn't work out. So if you get my point is, the only way you got to hit on your players. Kneppel to me is a safe pick. And the reason I say that because he's not going to cause no problem. He's going to give you 110%. He's going to come in and put his head down and grind. He's the best shooter in the draft, in my opinion.
One of the
best.
When
you look at Liam McNeely is another extension of that. He's just a dog out there. And for you to get him at 29, to me, I thought he was a top 20 pick to me. Mm-hmm. So Charlotte first, they landed 2 dogs to me.
2 dogs.
Then you come back the next day. We were talking at the draft party. You were just saying that you wanted that guy,
that big
James
body from Duke. Yep.
Because he reminds you of Lou Dort.
Yep.
And I be doggone the 33rd pick. That's what we get. Lazana, whatever. James.
Sion.
Sion James. I know it's James. So and to me, and then when you got the 34th pick, which is the next pick, they got the big man out of Creighton.
Yep.
So I look at this. They got an A out of my book. Personally,
they got an A
because if you were trying to copy the blueprint of OKC,
yes.
Think about this. Think about this. Think about OKC. Shea Gillis is 6'6". Jalen Williams about 6'6".
Yep.
Caruso about 6'4".
Yep.
Lou Dort 6'4".
Yep.
Wiggins about 6'4", 6'5". Yep. They're interchangeable.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem that you're gonna have to do and the mindset you gotta have is when like that James kid coming here.
Yeah.
Like we got a Green. We got Josh Green here. You gotta have guys that really want to play defense. But at the same time, you gotta be able to score on the other end.
They can score. Yeah, they can score.
Everybody I said about OKC, they can shoot and they can defend. That's how they were so good.
Yep.
So Charlotte is trying to follow that blueprint. The blueprint was what 6, 7, 8, 9 years ago when LeBron was there. And not saying LeBron, but LeBron and KD and them, and everybody was trying to get 3 men together. Brooklyn had Harden, KD, and Kyrie. Then you try to make another big. You don't need a big three. This new era of basketball, you need one star. You need everybody to play their role, know their role, and do what they're supposed to do. But Charlotte, biggest concern for Charlotte to me is, you say this every year. It seems like to me. We got Brandon Miller, who's a budding star to me.
Yeah.
Miles Bridges played defense. Brandon Miller played defense.
Yep.
You got to get LaMelo. You got to get LaMelo to play. You got to get him to play team ball.
You got to
team ball.
Because you know what? Not to interrupt you, because if you look at the same thing with Dallas got rid of my man I forget his name. To the Lakers. Luka, because Luka wasn't playing no defense.
Luka Doncic.
Yeah, Luka wasn't playing no defense.
No.
He could score with the best of them. But when you letting cats go by you like it's a curtain, that you going through a curtain or something like that, and now your other players got to jump off their players to try to pick up on the defense. Hey, ain't nobody trying to do that, man. You need to be able to handle your man. You need to put some type of defense on, something to hold them up, so you can get that help defender to maybe the help. Y'all can probably double team him or something like that, and get him to pass the ball with somebody else. You just can't let your man just blow by you and you expect these other guys to jump off them man and do the job, because once they do that, once you break down the defense, then you leave those passing lanes open for somebody over there in the corner for a 3 or something like that. You leaving your men the high and dry, and they're looking at you like, hey man, you want to stop somebody or what? So
that's why I like Charles Lee.
Yep.
That's why I like Charles Lee, because I'm not taking nothing from Borrego. Borrego was a good offensive minded coach. The Hornets were playing, but they were scoring a lot, but wasn't stopping nobody. You have to sometimes, and it's like a cliche in football, good defense stops a good offense anytime.
Yeah, anytime.
You have to have somebody on defense that's willing to say, you know what, I'm not going to let this man get 30. I'm not going to let this man get 40. And everybody at OKC has that one, and Indiana for that matter. Indiana had that same mentality. So my thing is, these guys have to buy into playing defense.
Yeah.
And to piggyback off some of the stuff, another thing happened in Charlotte, we got rid of Mark Williams in time for good.
Yeah.
He got traded to, that's how we got the 29th pick. We traded him to Phoenix for the 29th pick. So you look at it like this. Charles Lee came from Boston. Look at the big man for Boston, like I was telling people. They big man, Al Horford, can shoot threes. He can stretch out and shoot threes, passing the ball.
He played D.
Now you got Nurkic. Nurkic's not the best defensive player, but Nurkic can pass the ball.
He can shoot that rock. Yep.
He can shoot. So this is what he needs shooters. You need defense. And the reason I'm saying that, because think about Boston. Boston didn't have no elite shot blocker back there, but they play collectively defense,
team defense,
and that's how they beat you.
Defense.
So now a lot of teams think the reason the Lakers need Mark Williams so bad is because of Luka Doncic.
Yeah,
Luka needs somebody behind him.
Yeah.
But Luka needs somebody behind him to help him
pick and roll.
If he gets past him, he needs somebody to help him out.
Yep. Pick and roll. That pick and roll. He loved doing that pick and roll and then throwing it up for the lob or whatever. But like I said, Charlotte Hornets, this probably been the happiest I ever been since I've been in the city of Charlotte. I've been here since 07. So, 01. They really seem like they're building a foundation. They're pouring down some brand new concrete. We're gonna base our foundation on defense. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Melo can score, Brandon can score. You know what I'm saying? You got players that can score the ball. But now when you're playing that collective team defense, it's gonna make everybody else around the team feel a whole lot more better because they see you D'ing up. Now on the floor, the ball is going to be going. You know, you can get those fast breaks. You know what I'm saying? Like how Indiana do. Get the ball, steal the ball. Hey, they're going to the races. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get on their wing and, hey, man, you pass the ball around. Mm-hmm. Hey, whoever open, you know what I'm saying, can score. That's how y'all do it.
You made a great point. Great point. You can't run like Indiana if you don't play defense first. You got to get the ball back. Exactly. So, and I think what's going to happen in training camp this year, I really feel like what's going to happen in training camp, the Josh Greens, I got to get the dude from Duke named James, the James guy. These are guys who are going to push everybody because I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. If you don't play defense, these guys going to leapfrog a lot of people and they're going to be playing.
They're going to be playing.
Because Trey Mann, much as I like little Trey Mann to come off the bench for the Hornets, he could score, but he really wasn't a great defender.
Yeah.
Steph Curry could score, but he wasn't a great defender. So Charlotte had a lot of deficiencies when it came to stopping somebody.
Yep.
You might have had Miles in there playing, and Mark Williams had a little bit of defense, but I mean, hell, Melo ain't stopping nobody to come back. Yeah. And he comes back this year, hopefully healthy.
Yep.
So I just hope that it'll be a great. I think it's going to be if everybody stay healthy, it's going to be a great time. This year.
Like I said, Charlotte doing a real good job. I guess they got together collectively, the owners, the GM or whatever, say, hey, they must have got on the whiteboard and said, hey, this is what we're going to do. We basing the people that we play, they got to play D, and they got to be able to either got a mid-range game or maybe can stretch the floor and shoot the three, you know what I'm saying? But defense was probably the top priority of all the guys that they picked. I need Kyle Kneppel, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, he probably a team defender, but they definitely needed somebody that could score because they was in the bottom of the league when it's going to a three-point shot. So they definitely addressed that first. Then they went straight, okay, let's get our defense. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else we're getting is all defense. Somebody, like I said, the center for Creighton, he can stretch the flow. He was a four-time, Creighton is what, Midwest? Something like that, I think, Midwest. He was like the four-time defensive player every year. He was there all 4 years. He was the best defender in that conference they was in. So he can stretch the floor. He can block shots. You know what I'm saying? So Charlotte really did a real good job, man. Like you said, A+ for me, man. They really did a real good job with their picks this year, for real.
They did something. They tried to trade Mark Williams in the middle of the season. And somehow, some way, whatever happened, it didn't work. Yeah. But then he came back, and then I was reading the reports again. He was telling them behind closed doors he wanted to be gone.
Mm-hmm.
So they said, "Okay, well, guess what? We're going to accommodate you. We're going to get you out of here." You have to have people that want to be here and want to. Mark Williams stay hurt. He's still a young kid, but he stay hurt all the time. Yeah. He wasn't on the floor. What's good at drafting people if they hurt? If you can get off of these people that's hurt, then so be it. So I'm glad that Charlotte is seeing that. Like Charles Lee came in here 1 year, looked around and said, okay, you know what? I can do without him. Much as y'all took him as a first round, I can do without him. Mm-hmm. Got rid of him. And my thing is, I love it. Ace Bailey was sitting right there. All the people in Charlotte that loves you're like having a Ferrari. If you have a Ferrari over there looking good and pretty and stuff, but you got you a Honda Accord, reliable, who's going to do the job and going to get you from point A to point B.
That Ferrari going to say the same thing, man. Hey, man, you're going to get that old reliable Honda Civic, going to crank up every time, man. You know what I'm saying? And the maintenance ain't going to be bad on it. Hey, when you go take that Ferrari, get that oil change. Hey.
See, Ace Bailey look like a Ferrari. He just sitting over there pretty and scoring this, that, and the other.
Yep.
But I already have Kneppel. Like you say, you put a little oil or gas in him, he's going to crank up every day. He's going to play ball.
And guess what?
If he hurt, he's going to try to play through his injury.
And guess what? If that Ferrari, you ain't driving that Ferrari every day because you ain't want to put too much miles on it. No. That Honda Accord, you're going to ride that sucker.
Forget what? That maintenance going to kill you.
Exactly.
That maintenance going to kill you.
Exactly. That Honda Accord, you're going to ride out. Let you have some brake
pads and oil change and all that.
Exactly.
And see how much it's going to cost to get it fixed.
Exactly. Yep.
So that's an analogy that people got to understand in Charlotte. If you look at the Panthers are having the same kind of deal. They had a Ferrari and McCaffrey started breaking down.
Yep.
They had to get rid of him.
Yep.
You got to understand Now look at the pieces they starting to get around in the Panthers. Look at the pieces, and now the buzz around the Panthers this year coming up is like, whoa, these moves might be good. The Hornets can have the same. And my thing is, when we get back to basketball, Halliburton hurt, Tatum hurt, Dame Lillard hurt. You got all these players that's hurt. The East gonna be wide open this year coming up. The East gonna be wide open, so you can make some noise.
It definitely
you can really make some noise.
It definitely gonna make some noise. I see. Not jump off the Charlotte Hornets or whatever, but I'm just looking at the other little draft picks that was going around. The guy that went to Philadelphia from Baylor, man. You know I listened to his story, man. He said they live off a generator for 7 years, like a generator. No electricity, this is a generator. So I'm like, okay.
So that means he hungry.
He gonna be a dog, exactly.
But you know, you gotta understand them kids. That's why I like him.
Yeah,
he wants them to have hard lives, and that's what made me shy away from Ace Bailey.
Yep.
You trying to?
Yeah, we're gonna have a little bit of technical difficulty to see if Mike gonna reconnect on here. But it is what it is, man. You know, like I said, your boy Daryl from my Speaking Podcast. You know, we're gonna keep doing what it's doing. Let's see if he can reconnect real quick right here. But like we was talking about, man, the Charlotte Hornets, man. The Charlotte Hornets draft picks look real good. I like every pick that they picked in the first and second round, man. They got the offensive play, like I said, Colin Kneppel, which I think he can definitely play good team defense, and all the other pieces that they got, the Sion James, the guy from Creighton, and I guess I forgot the other guy, another 29th pick. But they're going to be looking real good this year, man. I'm really excited for the city of Charlotte, football and basketball-wise, man. They look like we're getting ready to make a solid foundation, man, and have a stepping stone in, man, and see, you know, what the city of Charlotte going to be. It's going to be really exciting this year, coming up this year, like I said, football and the upcoming NBA season, man. But with that being said, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man. You know, make sure y'all share all our new subscribers and all our, you know, people that have been rocking with us from day one, man. You know, just keep rocking with us, man. You know, share, like, you know, get us in this algorithm, man. We're gonna keep giving you good content, man, good storylines, you know, and we're gonna make this thing do what it do. Shout out to the city of Charlotte. Shout out to the Charlotte Hornets. Shout out to the Charlotte Carolina Panthers. Shout out to everybody, man. With that being said, man, we're going to rock out, man. Y'all stay blessed. We out of here. Peace out.